let me tell you what we're doing next. It is something I haven't done before, but I am visiting. Oh, well, that is something I've done before, but I am visiting the Card Market people in 2 weeks for another recording session for their Card Market Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube channel, right? Some of you guys will remember I've been there before. You know, the Card Market Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube channel, right? They do some cool videos. They were on a break after Adam, I think, stopped working there, but they're back now. And I'm going there in 2 weeks to record some videos. And one of the videos that they have asked me to do is a domain format duel with, I think, three or four people. So domain format, for all of you that don't know, I also didn't know about this beforehand. I've never played this before, but domain format is basically like a Yu-Gi-Oh version of the Magic Commander format, right? Which is a very popular way to play Magic, but no one really has played it in Yu-Gi-Oh. But apparently there's a community for it. At least there's a website for it. I've never played it before, but I when they told me about it, I was like very down, very cool. So the way it works is similar to Magic. Every deck will have a deck master. Well, in Magic it's called a commander, but this will be a card that will be outside of your deck, and you can basically summon it whenever you want, as long as you can fulfill the conditions. And it will also define how you can build your deck. And then besides that, it'll also be it'll be a 60 card main deck, excluding the deck master. So basically 61 cards plus extra deck. And everything is a one-of. Everything is a one-of, no duplicates, very similar to in Magic, right? So basically, and I'm aware you could make your deck master Snake Eye Ash. I am aware. However, we're trying to have some fun. But the other thing is also, if you pick a deck master, it defines completely how you can build your deck. For example, like I said, all monsters in the main and extra deck must be within the deck master's domain. And a domain represents which monsters can be included in your main and extra deck. Monsters are part of it if they share at least one of the following items that are either part of the deck master or mentioned in its effects: archetype, attribute, monster type, or specific cards directly mentioned. So if, for example, if your deck master is Snake Eye Ash, just for simplicity's sake, you can only play fire monsters, Snake Eye monsters, pyro monsters, and that's it. Right? So basically, you wouldn't have any of... I don't even know if Snake Eyes as a deck master would be good, because you wouldn't have any good extra deck cards, right? Like, I mean, you'd have Promethean, but you wouldn't have anything, right? So, but of course, the second thing is, this is going to be for fun video, right? We're not going to try hard this like crazy, right? Like, I'm aware there's probably some cool things you can do. I want this deck to be a Josh domain deck, though, right? Like, I don't want it to be like the most try-hard deck out there, and I'm gonna go there and they've built 2 fun decks and I'm just gonna stomp them. I want it to be fun. I want to put a lot of cards in there that I like, as many as possible, right? So I've already encountered one problem, right? So actually, let me phrase it differently. I've already found an incredibly easy outplay for this system, which is Paleozoics. Trap cards don't count, can put Paleozoics in anything. Runics, mostly spell cards, can put those in anything. Huh? Right? They're not monsters, so they don't count towards the domain thing. You can put in any deck, you can put Runics and you can put Paleos, and you can also put Sky Striker spells in anything, right? However, and this is the problem that I'm bringing up to you guys for us to solve together. How do we find a domain that lets me actually use their extra deck cards for Runic and Paleo? Because I need a for Hugin and Gary, like for Hugin, I would need a light monster or a fairy. And for the Paleo Exceeds, I would need an aqua or water. So listen to me. If we do water fairy or light aqua, we can play all the Paleos, all the Toad, frogs, if we do aqua or water. Yeah, frogs, and also Hugin. Huh? Huh? How does that sound? Right? So we can build a we can build runic, paleo, and all that. Also, another added thing, there's no ban list for this. So everything needs to be a one-off, but you can play Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, and all that stuff. Painful Choice, all that. You can play all of that. All of that. So I think we can cook something devious with those cards that's still fun and not too crazy. Right? I think we can get somewhere. Kissy Kill Frost is light aqua. Oh, hold up. Hold up. We're gonna build this on Master Duel just for easier visibility. Domain. Oh, hold up. Now you're talking my language. See, that's why you are here with me. If this is my deck master, I get to play Paleozoics, Toad, Hugin, and I also get to play Life Twins. Because it's a light aqua monster. You know what the problem is, guys? You know what the only problem is? Is that I have a shit deck master. If that's my deck master, it's kind of a shit deck master, isn't it? Like I can just like how does that work? I guess can you normal summon your deck master? Hold up, let me check the rules. Gameplay, deck master mechanics. The deck master mechanics, the contract. Is the agreement that a player has with the monster they declare as their deck master. This contract states that the deck master allows the player to have access to summon activated from the deck master zone, as well as play monsters within its domain. Deck master cards may only be summoned from the deck master zone using their appropriate mechanic. Fusion, Ritual, Synchro Exceeds Link, Pendulum, Normal Tribute Set, activate as Pendulum spell or non-activating Fusion method. So I can basically I can normal summon. What you're saying is I can normal summon my Kissy Kill Frost whenever I want to. If a deck master would leave a zone except being summoned, it will enter the zone to which it is intended to go. Game state will check for any effects, such as trigger effects, the next priority sequence in which no player decides to activate a card effect. The owner of the deck master must decide to either leave their deck master in its new zone or return it to the deck master zone. This does not start a chain. If multiple deck masters have changed zone during the same sequence, the owners those. Okay, so what they're saying is if Kissy Kill Frost is my deck master and it goes to the graveyard, I can decide whether it stays there or if it goes back to the deck master zone. Dude, I have some ruling questions. So here's my question. If I hold up, maybe the thing clears it up. Is there a limit to how often you can summon your deck master? Like, can I summon my deck master infinite times? It gets more expensive. Where does it say that? Calling a Deckmaster to the Deckmaster zone is not an effect and does not start a chain. The player must pay a cumulative cost of 500 life points to summon activate their Deckmaster for each time it has returned to the Deckmaster zone. Okay, so that is also like Magic, right? In Magic, it also gets more expensive to replay your Deckmaster. But that does mean, hear me out. If Kill Frost is my Deckmaster, right? Bear with me. If it's my Deckmaster, I can normal summon it. I can go for some plays with it. It goes to the graveyard. I get it back into my extra deck or my commander zone, whatever you want to call it. And then I can special summon it if I control a Lila monster, right? So I can normal summon it and special summon it. Because I don't think I can just summon it. I can only special summon it while I control a Lila monster from the Deckmaster zone. Otherwise, it will be a normal summon. Right? From your hand. I don't think that counts. I'm pretty sure that is ignored because obviously you can't summon it from hand as your Deckmaster. I'm pretty sure it can be your normal summon. And then if you control a Lila monster, it can also be your special summon from there. But then for the second one, I have to pay 500 life points. But then the plan would be... I'm not finished. The plan would be that... after you summon it for the second time, it goes to the graveyard because then you get to draw a card with it. And then when you banish it... Because when you banish it... Look. This is broken. I think we've broken the system in a cool way. Not in an actual broken way. But it says, if a Deckmaster would leave a zone, field, grave, banish, deck or hand, it will enter the zone and then it can return to the Deckmaster zone. So what we can do with Kill Frost is we can leave it in the graveyard, it gets banished from the graveyard, we draw a card, and then we return it to the Deckmaster zone. We can even get the draw from it. Wouldn't Gigantic give you access to all level rank Link 2? I don't think so. Hold up. Does Gigantic Sprite give you access to every level 2 in the game? Because that's not an archetype. Because it says, look, it says archetype, attribute, monster type, and specific cards directly mentioned, right? Level 2s are not an archetype. That'd be cheating, I'm pretty sure. Like, as much as, like, the thing is, having access to Gigantic Sprite would be really, really cool. But, you can't do that. Okay, so why don't we continue this train of thought and we make Kill Frost our Deckmaster. Where's Frost? This is, domain, Deckmaster, Kill Frost. Okay, so we get to play all of the life twins. So we're going to be playing, it's one-offs, but we can still play all of the life twins. We can play Trouble Sunny, we can play this, we can play... Where's the other one? Am I blind? There. This. Kill, and we could also play Lila Treat. I mean, Lila Treat is not bad because we always have a Frost monster, right? And then we can also, oh yeah, related cards. Wait, can you use related card? Yeah, you can. Okay, so we can use a Life Twin Sunny Snitch, and a secret password, and I don't think we're gonna need home. I guess we could play home, but I don't know. Okay. How do I unrelate? Okay. The extra deck are Evil Twins, actually? Nah, that's the same archetype, right? There's no shot. It even mentions Evil Twins. Kill Frost. Kill Frost mentions Evil Twins, so like that's fine, right? Surely. Okay, so next step, we can play all of the Paleozoics. Daddy, Opabinia, maybe Cambroraster, this, and this. They have to be one-ofs, though. They have to be one-ofs. And then we can play Runix, but we can't play Gary. We only have one fountain only. Right. We can play Sleipnir because it's a light. We can play Munin because it's a light. Yeah. Now what? Now we play a whole bunch of banger cards because there's no ban list, dude. We play Painful Choice. I need to include banned cards. I hope I can put these in. Painful Choice is here. Ugh. Painful Choice, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Sixth Sense. Is that on Master Duel? It is on Master Duel. We can play Sixth Sense. We can't play Zeus because it's a light monster. We can play Toad. We can play Frogs. Swap Frog, Ronin, Dupe Frog. Heart of Demise. Does Instant Fusion work with Hugin? Technically does, yeah. Rollback. I guess we can play Substitute if we want to. Elemental Burst. We can play Terraforming because there's only one fountain. Should we terrorize them with Mystic Mine? Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier. With the Ice Barrier spell. What's the ruling? What's the none of you will know this, but what's the ruling on what's it called? Like when I'm playing a card like Delinquent Duo, right? Does it apply to all players or just one player? Maybe it specifies on the website. Gameplay. General Errata. Neither player becomes no player. Each player or both players becomes all players. What if a card says your opponent? And how does grass work? I mean, grass is terrible because everyone has 60 card decks, but in theory, how would it work? Cards that require an opponent to make a selection, for example, Painful Choice, the player activating the effect will get to choose which opponent makes the decision. That's funny. Tearlaments are Aqua. We could play Tearlaments, but we couldn't play Rhino Heart because we don't have Water or Warrior. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I don't think Delinquent Duo is going to affect everyone. I think it's just going to be I can target one opponent. And I think that's not good because then I'm going to have someone who's going to be not my friend anymore at the table because it works like a Commander game where you're going to have to be friends with everybody. And that's not a good idea. I don't think it's good. I'm going to play what else do we have, dude? My deck is we still have 26 cards to go. What other banned cards are good? There has to be good banned cards. Agido and Kelbeck. I can play Agido and Kelbeck because they are fairies. No, wait, I'm light aqua. No, I'm not fairy water. I'm light aqua. Reasoning Monster Gate. You know what? I have my doubts. I do have my doubts that milling is that good in this deck because we actually only have very few runics and very few Helios and one rollback. Fiendsmith. We can play Fiendsmith because this is TCG. We can play Fiendsmith cards. Should we play a Fiendsmith package? Surely. Because we also have Lacrima. Wait, and we have Beatrice. Okay, yeah, I'm putting Fiendsmith cards in there. I don't care. I'm playing a Fiendsmith package. So how many cards is that? I need to keep that in mind because I can't add them. I can't add them on. I cannot add them on Master Duel, but it's going to be one Engraver, one Tract, one Lurie, maybe one Lacrima. So that's 4 main deck cards. And then in the extra deck, it's going to be Sequence, Lacrima, Requiem, Desiree, 4, and Goddess, 5. Okay. Okay. How do I put place? What should our placeholders be? Extra deck space running low. It's fine. We can cut Munin and Cambro. Random Fabled cards. Okay, so we're gonna play Fable Lurie. Where's Fable Lurie? There. This is now the Fiendsmith. This is now Lacrima. This is Fiendsmith Tract. And then I'm also gonna play a Fiendsmith Sanct. Fiendsmith Sanct. And then Lurie Fiend, yeah, that's the main deck. And then in the extra deck, it's going to be... Actually, Closed Heaven is here. But this is going to be Sequence, Lacrima, and Desiree. And we have Closed Heaven. We have that. Yeah, this deck is cooking. Card of Safe Return. Oh, Card of Safe Return is busted. Good call. You don't need Closed Heaven since Kissikil is a light fiend? Maybe. Craft Closed Heaven? Yeah. Mirage of Nightmare. Opponent's standby phase, draw until you have 4 cards in your hand. So does this happen during each opponent's standby phase? So if I, like, because we're gonna play with 3 or 4 players, right? So if I pass my turn, I draw the 4, then I use like some discard trap or something. I can do it again on the next one? Okay, nice. I'm not opposed to Foolish Burial Goods. That is a good card. Let me look at. I do have. Let me look at the ban list, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh, Forbidden, and Limited. So this thing is fun. Who of you guys was here? I'm genuinely curious because we've done this before, not for domain format, but for Card Market. I visited Card Market last time, and we played a completely no ban list game, and we built that frog deck that was completely insane for no ban list tournament. That was very fun. This feels kind of similar to that because we're just doing wacky stuff right now. Okay, hold up. Okay, so we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, Forbidden. We could play Scythe, but we can't really use it. We don't have access to that. We can play Snow because it's a light. We could play Snow. Snow seems very good. Fairy Tail Snow seems very good. I'll throw that in there. Okay, it's in there. Fiber Jar Fishborg. We can play... No, that's not an Aqua. We can't play Fishborg. We can play Circular because it's a light monster. We already have Ronin Toden. We can play Norden, but it doesn't really make much sense. We can play Lacrima. We already am. I already am playing it. Any banned Link monsters we have? Nightmare Goblin is a wind. We can play Nightmare Mermaid, but there's no point to that. We can play Isolt because it's a light monster, but there's no point to that. None of that is relevant, really. No, we have Beatrice. Can play Shockmaster. Brilliant Fusion. What is Seraph Knight? We can't play. I don't want to play Garnet anyways. Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, I don't want to play. Graceful, I already have. Heavy Storm, I don't want to play. Last Will. Josh, 5 minutes ago, I will not try it. Nesh. My deck master is Kissy Kill Frost, okay? I'm not tryharding, but let me look at the banned cards, all right? Calm down. I see a Pot of Greed. That's tryharding? A Pot of Greed in a no ban list deck is tryharding? Shut up, Nesh. Yeah. Any of these? We could play Dimension Fusion because we have Ronin Toden. How about Dimension Fusion? Maybe. Dimension Fusion is kind of cool. Metamorphosis into Hugin seems nice. Oh man. Okay. Is there any limited cards I'm forgetting about that I can use? We could use Ava, but not really worth it. We can play Gamma Package, but I won't do that. We can play the Tearlaments. That's not worth it, I don't think. Could play the one of Called By. Could play Chicken Game. Foolish Burial isn't terrible. Could play Monster Gate, but I don't think that's worth it either. Monster Reborn is not bad. Instant Fusion. I mean, Instant Fusion is basically another runic spell, right? If we draw Instant Fusion plus a runic spell, we can search Fountain. I'm down to play Instant Fusion. Penny Field Spell. Ooh. The Penny Field. We need more trap cards, guys. We're on 45 cards. It's not 46 because this one is not going to be in the deck. But we're on 45 cards. We need more good stuff trap cards. Like, we're going to play Daruma. We're going to play... What else? Instant Fusion with Kitkalos. I could play Kitkalos for Instant Fusion. Oh, not that one, though. Morganite. We could play Morganite. The Black Goat Laughs is okay. I want to draw. Okay, how? Okay, I have a question. How does this card work? How does this card work? Do I pick an opponent? Does it combine both? if it combines both, it's broke. I think it's still good enough though. We can't. So Trap Trick is unfortunately completely dead, but Trap Track could work. I'm gonna play Trap Track. Sixth Sense is a lot better. I mean, I have Sixth Sense here. Metaverse. Oh, Metaverse. Metaverse is goated. Do we play the Tenny field spell, dude? Flawless Perfection of the Tenny? I could. Set rotation. Ah, set rotation. Then I have to give someone Mystic Mind. That's not cool. Chicken Game. I also don't like Chicken Game because everyone gets a draw from it. Like I'm gonna draw one with Chicken Game and then all of my opponents also draw one. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem very good. If we have enough trap cards, we could also play Trap Tantalizing Tune. Rise to Full Height seems okay. Waboku? It's all coming together, guys. My deck is crazy, dude. You know how it's gonna go, by the way? I'm gonna go like I'm just gonna Fiendsmith into Beatrice every time. It's glorious. There's a dupe right now. Yeah, these are the fabled cards are placeholders for Fiendsmith. This is Fiendsmith Sanct and this is Fiendsmith Tract. They're not actually duplicates, but yeah. Torrential. I don't like Torrential because it would destroy my Paleos. Is Kitkalos a placeholder? No, Kitkalos is potentially for instant fusion. But then I would need... I could play one Merly with that. Merly... So instant fusion is insane, right? Instant fusion, summon Kitkalos, search Merly, special, mill 8, feel great. That seems sick. Lost Wind might be good enough. Dark Hole destroys everything if you want to play that. I mean, I'm aware. Oh, Ice Dragon's Prison is good. Ice Dragon. Titanocider. Sure. Dude, I like my deck. I think it's fun so far. So keep in mind we're missing 2 cards right now and we can still change some stuff. You can't have Kitkalos. No, I can have Kitkalos. My deck master is Kisikil Frost, which is an aqua monster. And Kitkalos is an aqua monster. My deck master is light and aqua. So I get all of this. Dude, how is there no ruling on this page about your opponent? Like, there's like infinite cards that say your opponent. How does that work? It's on errata. It doesn't say your opponent though. Ah, here. I had to click the thing. Ignition triggered card effects and effects that state your opponent will gain target opponent or become an opponent or that opponent, depending on the text of the card. Example, Raigeki. Original, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Domain, target opponent, destroy all monsters that opponent controls. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Okay, so Balance of Judgment is indeed not completely broken, but I'll still play it. But we've been nerfed a little bit. So it means that Balance of Judgment, only one opponent has to... I can count any... If anyone is doing well right now and they have a lot of cards, I can just pick that opponent. It's quite solid. Okay, can anyone think of any crazy cool synergies that I missed with Light and Aqua? Burst is still an entire field. So Elemental Burst says on your opponent's side, so I would have to target one opponent with it. I would have to target one opponent with Elemental Burst. White Forest are all light. I could play White Forest, but then... I don't think we have the extra deck space for that. Magic Colloidal Soul. Oh yeah, Magic Colloidal Soul should be here. Magic Colloidal Soul is not in Master Rules though, so I'm just gonna put a placeholder, like a frog or something. Like here, this is Magic Colloidal Soul now. We don't have that many trap cards. How many is this? 3, 6, 12, 18? It's not many traps. It really isn't. So we have one more slot because the deck master will not be in the deck. I'll just remove it for now. It states up here that that's my deck master. Why not Ice Berry with all the frogs? It's here. Mirror Mage and the spell are here. One of Reckless is bad. Foolish Burial I also don't think is great. I'm not sure if Snow is good enough because we don't mill that much. We don't play any milling except for Kid Colors. I don't know if Snow is the one. Vivid Tail? Vivid Tail. What am I trying to bounce with Vivid Tail? I'm not sure. Keeps Fountain safe? We can bounce Fountain, I guess. Okay, so my deck is Fiendsmith, Frog, Life Twin, Runic Paleo. I can get behind that. I can live with that. That seems fine. We can remove Trap Tantalizing Tune. We could remove Trap Tantalizing Tune. There's a couple of things that we could still change about this. I'm not so currently I'm looking at this. I'm not convinced by Fairy Tail Snow because we don't mill that much, but Painful Choice is a lot better. So what If I open Painful Choice, what do? I reveal Snow, Ronin Toden, Swap Frog, Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier, and Merly. Oh, that's good enough. That's good enough. Is it cards or monsters? It's cards. Wait, I can also... Okay, nah, Painful Choice is crazy. Should we play Thrust? I'm gonna play Thrust. And we cut something for Thrust. Tune. But will the opponent hand trap? Bro, this is like a very slow format, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna have like turns for this. Josh about to show 5 runics with point filter. Dude, if I have another runic spell in hand, it's crazy, isn't it? Elemental Burst and Card of Same for turn seems weird. Yeah, I'm not 100% happy yet. I'm not 100% happy yet. I think Elemental Burst is too gimmicky. We only have 1 rollback anyways. Card of Safe Return is probably cracked, right? Jar of Avarice. Ooh, Jar of Avarice for some infinite recycling. I like where your head's at. I mean, it's not infinite, but... Trap Track is weird as well. Okay. Maybe Waboku is not powerful enough. Maybe Waboku is not powerful enough. Because the thing is, there is only 5 Paleos after all. There is only 5 Paleos. I don't have more than that. I can't really rely on Paleos too much. It's 5 Paleos in 60. And so is, this card is also very weird. I think I'm going to cut this card. Cut Paleo? Nah, shut up. I mean, we could add more Paleos. Bro is Shrink. Card of Last Will. Not even in the game? No, it's not. You mean this card, right? Hold up. Card of Last Will. If the attack of a monster you control becomes 0 by a card effect, draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. But how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Gen and Ken. Ooh, I can play Gen and Ken. Can you activate Max C every turn if it's your master? No, you can't just activate your thing. You can summon it. Add 2 more Paleos so I can give 10 subs. Hey, look, I appreciate the support, but I'm not adding... what's it called? Hikaya to my deck. I'll add Eldonia. I can add Eldonia, no problem. I think Eldonia is fine. And then I might return the Trap Tantalizing tune. But I'm not gonna... Hikaya is not gonna be live. Hikaya won't be live in a 60 card deck. Do you have all the cards ready? I should have most of this. I'll find the rest. It's not gonna be a problem. Maybe with 7 Paleos, we return Trap Tantalizing tune. Nah, that card has got... This card has to be crazy, right? There's no way this card is not crazy. There's no way this card is not crazy. Hey, yo, you actually pulled through. Thank you for the 10 gifties, Biohazard. Appreciate that. Can I remove Eldonia now after the fact, or? Ken and Ken, nah. Yeah, I'll leave the 7 Paleos in. That's okay. How crazy is Mirage? I think Mirage of Nightmare is good. I think Mirage of Nightmare is good. I like that. I like that card. I think it's good. I really like my monster lineup. I think my monster lineup is peak. The monster lineup is perfect. Seamare. Wait, Seamare? Seamare is cracked, right? Because I go normal summon Seamare, send Merly, Merly effect, fuse Kitkalos, Kitkalos, add Merly, and then mill 8. Yeah, dude, I'm adding Seamare. I'm adding Seamare. Yeah. Bro, my deck is broken, isn't it? How about Last Will? Last Will. Summon any monster with 1500 attack if a monster was sent to the graveyard this turn. I mean, it should be good, right? It should be good. Can we play Rukulos? We are allowed to, but our extra deck is already full. Can Last Will even be crafted? We're not playing this in Master Duel. I'm just using it to visualize the deck building process. Because there's no better platform for that, Kick. I think I'm cutting Card of the Mice. I'm special summoning like crazy. Instant. Okay, I think at this point it might be peak. It's 18 traps. Is Trap Tantalizing Tune good enough with 18 trap cards? Maybe it's too many monsters. It's, well, how many is that? 15 monsters? 15 monsters is a lot. I think I can cut Closed Heaven because my deck master is Kissykill Frost. So I can just summon Kissykill Frost and make this instead, which is a Light Fiend. Read Appropriate. Appropriate. When your opponent draws a card outside a draw phase. After that, each time your opponent draws a card outside a draw phase, immediately draw 2 cards. And what do I do with that? Anonymous Gifter, thank you for the gift sub to Soul Charge. Yeah, we could play Soul Charge, I guess. Should we play Soul Charge? We probably should play Soul Charge. Probably should play Soul Charge. Take out Dimension Fusion. Tribe Infecting Viruses in Aqua. Don't you need 61 cards, 60 plus? Yeah, but I don't have the Deckmaster in there right now. Like, yes. I'm gonna have... This one is in there. We have room for one more. Stop, this deck is evil. What? This deck is so cool. Vivid Tail. I am kind of afraid of drawing too many of these traps that aren't great in hand. There's a validator on the domain website to see if your deck is legal. Ooh. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's legal. I'm pretty sure it's legal. I'm not worried about that. No, I'm fine. This is fine. Thank you for the 16 months. Welcome back. Needlebug Nest. I think Needlebug Nest misses too often. Alright guys, one more main deck card, one more extra deck card. I think I'm looking at this and I think every single card that is in here is good. I don't think we need to cut anything. I think, oh, you know what's cool? I think Needle Sealing might be cool. Because it's domain format. This is kind of like a board reset when things are getting too crazy. Ice Dragon's Prison is not. Wait, what? Ice Dragon's Prison is what? Not good? Why is Ice Dragon's Prison not good? I think Ice Dragon's Prison is good. The second part? Oh! I see what you mean. It says from both players. Wait, what does that mean? General errata. Both players becomes all players. Oh, it means that... no, the card is terrible. No, you're right. Thank you for telling me that. Holy shit, it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Because I have to banish from both opponents with the same type. So unless they both have something with the same type, it's dead. Yeah, no, we have to cut that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah. That's bad. Okay, I'll add Needle Sealing instead. And I'll play Torrential, I guess. Maybe there's some cool cards that say each player or both players. Like, what is there a cool card? Each player. If I could spell it. What are some funny cards in domain format? Each player shuffles their deck, then each player draws one card, then each player discards one card. Well, this one's not it. Each player. Card destruction. I mean, that's not really cool. I don't think there's a crazy exploit here. Yeah, I mean, Dark Hole is a full board wipe. That's true. But okay, I think my main deck is cracked. I think my main deck can stay this way. Yeah, no, my main deck is insane. We need a... What is a 15th extra deck card? Remember, this is Fiendsmith package. So, Sequence, Lacrima, Desiree. Oh, I'm missing one anyways. I'm missing a Fiendsmith card. Requiem. It needs to be 4 Fiendsmith cards. It needs to be 4 Fiendsmith. Now, right? Requiem, Sequence, Lacrima, Desiree. Yeah. Yeah, we're done. We don't have any more. Okay. Yeah, we used Fabled cards as replacements for the Fiendsmith cards, and there's no 2 Fabled spells, so I used this for Sanct and Cracked. Alright, sick. I think my deck is broken. I don't think we can be stopped. I think I think it'll be easy clappers. Yeah. I don't think we can lose. Well, yeah. Nightmare Griffin. Well, what do I cut? Do I cut Zeus? Nah, Zeus is peak, right? Because Zeus just sends everything. Nah, Zeus is too good. I can't cut anything, right? Fiendsmith mandatory, Life Twins mandatory. Nothing can be cut. Horse? There's no way I only play one runic fusion and then like my second runic has to like golden droplet give one player an extra card. There's no shot. Cut every runic? No, shut up. This is my deck, okay? I know it could be better, but I like it this way. Alright. Nah, this is great. This is peak. This will be phenomenal. Now, anyways, I guess thank you guys for helping me with that. We've made a very Josh deck for the cart market collab. I guess if you want to see how it turns out, I'm going to be traveling there in 2 weeks. We're going to film on the weekend. I guess 1.5 weeks at this point. We're going to film on the weekend. And you guys are gonna have to wait to see how this turns out until they upload the video. But thank you for helping me with that. Like I said earlier, today is going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. So we are gonna have to call it a day now. I do have to go and test hand. I mean, okay, I guess I can do a test hand. We can do a test hand. I have to cut the Kill Frost. How do you do a test hand? Save. Save. How does one even do this? Here? Yeah, that's crazy. Look at this. This is full Fiendsmith combo, Fountain plus Runic. This is everything, dude. How does he do it, man? How does he do it? Yeah, this is crack too. Open Lila like it's no problem. Fiendsmith Engraver as well. Mystic Mine in case we're going second or third or fourth. What is full Fiendsmith combo with this deck? Beatrice! You make Beatrice and then profit. Bruh, look at this. We go instant fusion. Listen. We go instant fusion for Kid Kalos. Kid Kalos, send Merly from deck to graveyard. Activate card of safe return. Kid Kalos, tag out into Merly from grave. Draw one with card of safe return. Mill 8. We can't be stopped. Oh my god. Oh my. Nah. Nah. All right, we're ready. We're ready. There you go. We drew some test hands. We drew some test hands, but now I do have to go.